of play action. Here's Stafford.
They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. On first down, it's Stafford. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game and a victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles, really put it on those receivers.
Handoff here to Nwangu.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. At the Ravens 46-yard line.
On second down, here's Nwangu.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll look to run with Nwangu.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Kene Nwangu
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give is Nwangu.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Stafford. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have timeouts. They'll have 2 remain in this first quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
This next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On play action, it's Kaepernick. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Let's go, D. 91.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You'll get nothing.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Stafford. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. The 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touch. Back and bring it out to the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far.
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
They'll get this to Nwangu.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very...
On the run is Nwangu.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Play action. Stafford. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket. Down.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Robert Quinn able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. It got his man complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, Stafford here. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Nwangu. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
The throw complete to Dorsett. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hines. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now it's Nwangu. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 41. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
It's 2nd
Here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He'll check this down to Hines. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle there will go to Ryan Anderson. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, Kaepernick rolling to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Stafford. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Nwangu.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Nwangu.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes now. Here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Kene Nwangu.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
And all the way down to the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Going deep here for Watkins. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Quez Watkins
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the draw, it's Nwangu.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
109 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Robert Alford.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
6 yards left on 2nd down. hands it off out of the gun. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
141 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Now Stafford.
They'll check that down into Wangu out of the backfield.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top